Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Watson now on second down. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time. All right?
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Foles.
Oh, that's big. I seen that shit, bro.
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
After the interception, here's Watson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Watson. He fights him off. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Watson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
Move. 372.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Let's go, let's go.
Bortles to throw on second down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Bortles now on first down. Lee's got it over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. To throw, it's Bortles. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, Bortles. Over the middle, complete. It's Cole. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Bortles will keep it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Blake Bortles hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He may try and run for this. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. And now out come the Jags. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Bortles leads the Jags up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They go play action here on first down. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Watson on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. This will be caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22.
Richmond.
Again, it's Watson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Watson with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Colts are in for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you...
He's got him in, complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And Bortles going to sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right, smack. Hey, 50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Spread left, spread left, spread left.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Bortles to the former Jet, Safarian Jenkins for the Jags' 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Omaha.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Brings it just past the 15. Able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Taken from just outside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
Lucy, Lucy. Green 80. Green 80.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cole. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Lucy, Lucy.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nice 39, Lucy. Green 80.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Lucy, Lucy. Green 80.
Back to the air on second down. It's Bortles. Over the middle, complete. That's Lee. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get up here for the extra yardage.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Lambo on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked by Riley Harrison. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
11.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On second down, here's Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From midfield, here's Bortles. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
But think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
Bortles will keep it. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Blake Bortles scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard. Line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the...
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Calais Campbell in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Off of play action, it's Watson. Carrying one deep for Crabtree. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Riley Harrison. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Forced out to his left, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. He's got the hook up to Lee.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Bortles. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Blake Bortles, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Faking the give. Now Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think I get a chance to play when this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Jacksonville was 3 of 6 last year on 2-point attempts. Only the Eagles win more often. But the Jags are going here. And he will get into the end zone. Extend the lead by 2 more.
Safarius Jenkins, the dude that used to play for the Jets. Yeah. Safarius Jenkins or some shit like that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot
You
at
trying
it
to give
now.
me Ebron or what's that?
What's that?
So you trying to give me Ebron or what's
Take it
up?
in the end zone.
Shit, I already traded him. Shit, I shouldn't have traded his ass.
And he'll make it across the
That was a
20.
mistake.
As his guys will set up.
Hell yeah, it was a mistake. Cause that Doyle, he ain't shit.
Yeah, I would have tried to get rid of him before Ebron.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I got Austin, Safarius Jenkins, 86 speed. Need
Yeah, I'm
that.
gonna try this Mo Alley Cox or Lacoste.
You gotta go with speed. I like speed at the tight end.
Shit, man, I gotta go. And what I'm noticing, cause I'm kind of new to this franchise shit. I'm ready when you ready. I'm new to this franchise shit, man.
At the 23-yard line.
Thing
Here
is,
comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take
you gotta
over.
have a big
They're
ass
looking to make a
line,
bit of a
like,
180.
big
They are
dudes on
sputtering
line.
right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to
You
call
gotta
the
have quick
playmakers
hands,
together
too.
and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
I don't know too much about the line because I'm in some leagues where my line is just trash, bro. Like, I got the Texans and the Bengals line in one. They like all 70 overall.
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get
Okay, because I'm in the league with the Texans and the Bengals, and all they like linemen is 68, 69 overall.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
It's about
Yeah,
getting.
but they probably like real big. Like they
Yeah.
probably weigh like 300 something pounds.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
On
See,
2nd and
because you don't really
10,
need
Watson.
to line
Now they
up too
set up the
fast.
screen. That's
You
complete.
didn't
They find some open field here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Yeah, come on, you gotta get some tummy time.
That was a beautiful
My
execution.
daughter just woke up.
Let the rusher
I'm
get
gonna
up
stand
the
the
field
stomach. She
and
needs
get the
some
escort
tummy
in front,
time.
meaning the offensive lineman.
Oh, we on his ass, fumble.
Completed the pass.
Hey, what you end up getting for Ebron? How the hell you get Deshaun Watson?
With big guys leading the
Shit,
way.
man, I can't even remember
scramble.
now.
It's second down.
I don't even know what I got for Ebron.
Oh, well, you gave up luck for sure, for
To
sure.
throw on second is
Yeah, I
Jackson.
gave up. Oh, yeah, I gave up love for Deshaun.
Okay.
It was kind of like a straight up trade because that dude wanted love. And I was like, all right, that's cool shit. Cause, I mean, look, it's kind of old, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I was cool with that.
At least you
Because, I mean, shit, in about another season or two, shit, Watson going to be a beast.
Conversion
for real though, and he mobile too, so
Yeah.
I was mad as fuck. That nigga sat in the pocket and
Watson on the seat.
Yeah, man, shit, I look at him and Reader on defense.
He'll wind
Oh,
up getting
okay.
two there as he
Yeah,
does it
man. I
himself
gotta
and
go get my
picks up
daughter.
the first.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
See, the thing about it is that, I mean, shit, you gotta give up something to get something.
give me that.
And my goodness, another
Oh, that's it,
interception.
boy, right across the middle.
Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to get back here to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, see, I gotta rebuild my team after this shit. Shit, I ain't going to the playoffs anyway, so
Hopefully, yeah, I got some picks at
no
least.
matter what happened, yeah, I got a couple of picks, so I'm gonna do some drafting.
Hey, what you still got Brissett? You still got Jacoby Brissett? Yeah.
Yes, I think so. You know what? Brissett, I think it's RG3.
Bortles now 5 straight completions here in this
I
second
got
half.
3.
1st and
Let
10.
Deshaun go down. I know RG3 can run too a little bit, you know.
I mean, you probably forgot, but you probably for sure done stacked up on some picks.
Now Bortles.
Yeah, I got some picks. I did all that trade early in the
And
season.
he gets it down to the 32. A good pickup there. 8 yards
Now
and a
I'm
first down
realizing I should have
completion.
given me Bron's ass.
People said, what's the toughest route to defend?
Somebody having fun with
Especially
it.
if it's a good receiver, that makes things
I
very
fucked with
difficult.
tight end
When you're running a
stuff.
drag route, something short, shallow,
Actually, I fucked with tight end.
defenders, using guys almost
Yeah,
as
man, I like the
screens
tight
in
ends
order
too,
to
man.
get open.
But I thought
That makes
Doyle
things
was
tough
gonna
for
be.
guys trying to get to the
I thought
football.
Doyle was gonna be all right, but shit, he ain't catching everything. Every time I throw him something, he can't catch it.
He got a high low overall, but oh shit, I should have went underneath. That's me.
He whips that one incomplete there. The intended target, the
But
tight end.
he's too
Austin
slow for me. I can't.
Jenkins.
I think he only like a 77 speed or
Before the
some
game,
shit.
they were running the route tree
Yeah,
about
that's
as
the thing,
efficiently
man.
and effectively
He's slow,
as we could
and
have
he
possibly
can't catch
imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in
I probably end
pregame,
up. I think he
you
up
got
on
defenders
contract or
breathing
some
down
shit.
your neck.
I probably
You
end
got
up getting
defensive
his
backs
ass.
making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity
Free
of
up
the
some
game
money
in
and draft a
pregame.
tight end or something.
380.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. And he's able to get the first here
Still
as he's
there,
taken
wiggling
down
on
at the 25. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the
What you
ball.
looking at?
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining
You
as
enjoy
we
your
step
nap?
aside here in the
What
4th
that
quarter.
Yeah, that mama. Yeah, I just joined like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
You did what?
I said I had just joined like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm glad.
So you barely got in the league.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't touch the team as much.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
Yeah, hell, I joined one.
He's
You know,
Hold up.
somebody traded away all damn good players. I got my running back, Giovanni Bernard, and shit
Brandon,
like
this is
that.
where K type of big backer could take over a football game, especially in the fourth quarter when you've got the lead.
That's why, man, I go quit joining leagues. It's already kind of started. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why a lot of leagues now, they be holding out on trades, like not opening them until like week 6 and shit.
Yeah, that way to see who hang around.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
I really don't like joining leagues past year 1. The max I go is like early year 2. But
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even mess with year 2, because, I mean, at that point, unless you just really got a lot of time and you know what you're doing, shit, I mean, you're going to get screwed on that. Because you're going to have time to rebuild that whole team. And you know what I mean? And then spend how much money you got in the salary cap and all that stuff. It's just like really managing a team for real.
I just joined one in year 2 and it got the Chargers and everybody's still there. Like them motherfuckers turned into beasts. Yeah. I mean, I got everybody still. Derwin James is like 98 now. Like.
Yeah, what I need to do is I need to upgrade my receiving crew, and then give me a tight end, and I think Deshaun Watson will be pretty high next week.
Build the team around him. You want to sell it.
To the 27.
Yeah, because I got him. He ain't going nowhere, so.
I think you need some cornerbacks too, bro. Because I know for sure those cornerbacks is like 88 speed and shit.
They did put together Charles and
Like all of them.
drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and
See, that's the thing, man. It's like a trick playing this, because you gotta know how to build your team, because you're gonna get beat every game.
that does us no good to go back and say, well, you know, got a good one going.
I would have made some trades, probably like trade a Fournette and most shit. But
8 yards
I
on
need
the
some
pickup.
draft
Now
picks.
they'll have some options on second and short.
Yeah, you traded for picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you
On
can just build
second
your
down,
team
here's
up.
Watson.
Thomas for sure need the quarterback.
Uses the stiff arm.
Almost for sure need a quarterback.
Before it gets into enemy
Oh, yeah,
territory.
Bortles is
Good
sucks,
yardage
but
there
you
for the
got
Colts.
Bowles.
18 and a first down.
But I don't know, bro. He taking up a lot of my, like somebody got him out of free agency and he like holding up $10 million and shit.
Yeah, see, that was the same problem. Oh, shit.
Interception.
That's the same problem I had, because I picked his ass up in the bag. But I had him at the bench. And shit, they think I'm off my salary pay.
I was about to drop him because I ball. You see, I took him out.
I did drop him in that league I got the Bears in.
I'm about to do the same.
Somebody picked him up as soon as I drafted him, and that next week he got hurt for the season.
I'm for sure about to do the same. I ball better with both on. Yeah, Bortles.
Man, honestly, Bortles really ain't a bad quarterback for real life. They just need to get a team around him.
And let him open up the playbook. Like,
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
Because you remember that year? You remember that year Bortles came on strong? Like, he stepped up.
The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You
they like suppressing him and shit, though.
Yeah, there you go.
And D-line going down
Hang on,
for
let's pause it real quick. I'll be right back.
That's not a guy they want to see.
I'm a daddy girl. I'm a daddy girl. You boo-booing or something? Huh, mama? Boo-booing. Don't start, bro. Don't start, mama.
completion on first down.
Green 80. Green 80. Green is in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Good.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Booty.
Third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for
I picked. That's a pick. I seen that too, right? That shit.
Shit, I hate that shit. Shit, boy, that dude's pretty good. See, like, I really don't have a problem with my defense.
But the defense solid, bro. And your O-line solid too. You got one of the best O-lines and shit too. Oh, that's...
Oh, shit, see? You see what I'm talking about? None of them dudes catch.
You for sure need another receiver. Yeah, you got slow-ass receivers. Crabtree and Rogers, Chester Rogers.
You know, Hilton.
Yeah, he...
See, look at that. See, he can't hold down the ball.
Hilton, he short as shit. He fast, but he like 28, 29. If I was you, I'd go after a receiver in the draft.
No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they go
That's what I'm going to have to do, man. I'm going to say this. Got some speed on him.
Yeah.
I'll give me a tight end.
Big body. He was big body. Hopefully get somebody like 6 foot and up.
I was trying to get Njoku, but they didn't want to do it. They want to trade me.
To make people miss and pick up.
There's some people that'll be sleep on tight ends, but if you smart. Nope.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Some people be sleeping on the tight ends and they'll trade them.
We'll come back and wrap up garbage
Me?
time.
I know.
If I got a...
Man, if I could get Njoku, that would help me out big time.
Man, if I get like a Kittle or Njoku, Zach Ertz or something.
See, ain't nobody giving him up.
Yeah. Somebody would for a first round, man. They want, like, for them type of players, you have to give up like a first round.
They want to raise you for it, though.
You have to give up the first round. Don't throw that, come on. Everything over here. Who the hell is that? That nigga tried to moss him. I hope that ain't Ramsey. Oh, that is Ramsey over there. That's Ramsey over there. Almost got shot. I thought it was going out of bounds. I wasn't even really. Don't throw that. I'm on it.
When we first started playing, I was like, shit.
Yeah, on me, I'm like, fuck, this about to be a good ass game. I think you had went up too. I was just being careless with the ball.
And then that shit just went downhill fast.
As expected, they're
You
going
gotta get some yards. I don't know if you can know that.
It's complete. Sends it to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go.
And then you got that little QB rush, like Washington just sitting there. I had like 5 people around him. Nobody touched him. He just walked into the end zone. Like, I'm mad as shit about that one. I think that's what woke my daughter up. Like, yeah. Fuck.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard
I got some
line.
rebuilding to do.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Way goes to these old cats and get a whole young crew here, you know.
Just keep that clock ticking.
All I need is really a quarterback. Maybe.
Yeah, you got a squad.
Yeah. My receiver is cool. Maybe another safety. Sean Gibson slow as shit.
I tell you, who you gotta go get. You gotta go try to trade somebody for Jeff Driscoll from the Bengals.
And it is true. You can draft.
And why? It's like the second time I heard about him. Like, he's supposed to be cool. But
position,
Well, because he fast on here. He fast and got some strength. Don't nobody really know about him. I'm going to go try to get him. Or I'm going to go try to get Texas Hill from the Saints. Or
converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is
You don't need it, though. You got to watch it.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, yeah, for me, yeah. I got Cardell Jones under him, like, under Fulk. But, I don't know,
You said you
bro.
got Cardell Jones?
Yeah, you sleeping on Cardell like he ain't that. Give me that. Yeah, I was about to say, he good. He for sure need like, he need some receivers, bro. That's the only thing in real life that they need anyway. Defense is cool, and I would say maybe one more corner, because I know all your corners is like fucking 88 speed or some shit. Nigga?
I need to go try to get one of them young Green Bay Packer corners like Josh Jones.
Man. Hey, Josh Jackson, King or somebody.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he nice as fuck, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm about to shit. I'm for sure about to.
I know him in real life. I mean, I'm out here in Dallas. And he stay out here. He go to the same barbershop I go to.
That nigga nice. Yeah, he progressed nice as fuck on his game too. Like, he ended up going up to like a 94, 95 speed and shit.
Who's that?
Josh Jackson.
Oh yeah, he nice in real life too. Shit.
Yeah. That's why I'm. That whole little Packers secondary nice, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I might have to go get somebody
Somebody from them. Hit.
I don't know if it's because it's wet outside or what, but these dudes can't catch nothing. Just trying to get the ball there, too.
You're not going to want that feeling. No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On it.
Here's Watson, flushed out right. And he's able to get out to the 42, right down there. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Send him at you, man. Sit off.
Now into desperation. And my goodness, another interception.
Hey, Bouye. I'm for sure probably gonna trade him at the end of this season, man. AJ Bouye.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
Off season, the draft pick or something.
Part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's
I got receivers, bro. I feel like I ain't even got. Give me that.
maybe the backup quarterback.
Good shit, boy.
To get with now and get himself calm.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Jacksonville, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.